hold it here. Jimmy's got to go right up the back. Can you lend me your comb, Checker? Yeah.
It's now the centenary of rugby league. 30, 40 years since these living treasures of the game forged its history. This is the story of the Men of League.
And it's probably just that great mateship that Australia's been renowned for all over the world. It's almost like somebody's fallen over. If you're an Aussie, you just stop, you turn around, you stick out your hand and say, "Can I help you, mate?" That's Men of League.
There he is, he's got the ball. Let's see what he does with it. Clever.
Known as Bomber Pier due to his famous high punt that resulted in countless tries for Parramatta and the Roosters during the late 60s and 70s.
That's a good little chip. It's a beauty. What a ripper.
John was one of the game's great innovators. His greatest hour, though, was still to come. When his former teammates and a few arch rivals paid him a visit,
You're right, mate. How are you?
he saw firsthand what rugby league mateship and the Men of League was all about.
I've had blokes I haven't played against for 35 years come and see me. From a grand final in '77, John Bailey. He played 5'8" opposite me. He was St George, I was para. And Tony Quirk, the fullback. I spent the whole game bombing him to make his life as uncomfortable as it could. When I get in here, he sends me a card to make my life comfortable. It's incredible, mate.
He was one of the first recipients of help from the Men of League Foundation, with modifications to his home and a motorised scooter. Now his life is dedicated to helping out former teammates and rivals who have fallen on hard times.
I can do that. I'm just having a look at my board now, mate.
Each day he rebuilds his life and his body. He's also rebuilding others. At a nursing home in Sydney's east, one of their mates is doing it tough. This is Bruce Lapa Stewart, in his prime for the Eastern Suburbs Roosters in the late 60s. Today, he's confined to a wheelchair after suffering a massive stroke. His speech is gone, but the smile gives you an idea how much these visits mean to him.
How are you, mate?
Yeah.
That's your favourite song, isn't it? She loves you.
Yeah.
The Beatles, mate. I like to go and see him. His eyes light up. You can see that. He can't say much, but his eyes light up.
Nice to see you up and about.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
In the New South Wales country town of Inverell, the Longhurst family, with the help of Men of League, is getting its life back on track. Gary Longhurst was your typical bush footy player. Playing at the top level for St George and Penrith, his trademark was his toughness.
I'd just watch the crowd, and I think people used to come just to watch him tackle.
He seemed invincible. But at just 40, he was diagnosed with motor neurone disease.
It was a hard part of coming to terms with what Gary went through, just the total contrast of the man he was and what that disease was doing to him, and taking that away.
Yeah, ripped us off.
It's the Men of League annual ball, and 700 people have turned out for the fundraiser at Star City in Sydney.
Please welcome to the stage the Honourable John Fahey, AC.
Thank you very much, Graham. We have, through Men of League, had a season, if I can describe it that way, which has been fantastic. we've dispensed more than $100,000 worth of benefits to those who once played the game, who once were officials in the game.
The Foundation does a fantastic job at the grassroots of rugby league, looking out for administrators, people, referees, players at park level, not necessarily the elite level, and it's just people who fall on difficult times.
Please make welcome Megan Longhurst.
But a young lady by the name of Megan Longhurst upstages them all. With a stirring tribute to those that have passed away that past year, including her dad.
It's funny how it'll happen. Someone will ring you up and say, hey, Ned, did you hear about so-and-so? You know, like he's crook, mate. Anything you can do for him, you know? Sure.
A scholarship and mentoring program for young players who don't make the top grade and those who suffer career-ending injury is also in place, while there are also plans for Men of League to establish and run nursing homes to look after their own.
Good, come in, mate.
What a great day.
For John Peer and Lisa Longhurst and her family, the support and love from Rugby League and the Men of League will stay with them forever.
I'm very proud of what the Men of League are doing, and hopefully a lot of these country rugby league clubs can take notice and maybe learn from it and just see what's out there so they can continue to sort of encourage these boys to play this. It is a great game.
Men of League is just a wonderful foundation. To me, it's my whole life now.